So the piece that we're performing next is called Adoration by a woman named Florence Price. And how many of you have ever heard of Florence Price before? Yay! So she is a remarkable composer, musician. She was a pianist. She lived from the late 1800s into the mid 1950s. And her work is very little known. It's much more recently been discovered and been given the light that it deserves. Around 2009, many of her works were discovered in one of her abandoned summer homes. But she grew up in Arkansas. She did most of her musical life in Chicago. And she is an amazing African-American woman composer, and for that reason, we're celebrating her today. It seems appropriate at the end of Black Heritage Month and the beginning of Women's History Month that we would shed some light on some of her beautiful pieces. She's written symphonic works and won awards for those, is known as the first African-American woman to have any of her pieces performed by a prestigious symphony orchestra. It was the Chicago Symphony. And she's written choral works, cantatas, chamber music, and solo pieces. Adoration was originally written for organ, and it is exactly what the title indicates. It's sort of this awe-inspiring beauty of calm and beautiful harmonies, which is challenging, I would say, in a different way for this group, because if you know these students up here, and if you have lived through your preteens and tweens, then you know that calm and patience and repose is probably the farthest thing from what your natural setting is. So this is a really disciplined work for these students, and it's challenging, and they've been doing an amazing job. And at any point in this piece, because it was written for organ, you will hear 6 to 9 part harmony, which is extraordinary. I don't think this group has ever played with that depth and that responsibility for their own harmonic line. So this is Adoration by Florence Price.